Hello, everyone. This is a short update video. I'm not very good at these. I yeah, I have a lot of issues just sort of talking to my audience, so I'm just gonna keep it simple for now. I would just like to say thank you to everybody who has watched um, up until this point. Thank you for all the subscribers and all the positive comments and attention that you guys have given me so far. Um, it's a little difficult for me to, I don't know, how do I put it, appreciate or I guess understand my perceptions of reality have been pretty twisted. Uh, it's funny. Like my mental health was so bad a couple of months ago that I honestly felt like I could just go insane right there and then. And then, you know, and then Mimi Hunt just took off like crazy, and I got like a insane amount of subscribers. And it's like kept me relatively sane, despite everything. But it unfortunately that does kind of mean that I don't really. I mean, it's like where I was standing. It's like it was almost like about damn time because like I don't know, wasn't doing very well. There's multiple reasons. All you guys need to know is that you know, uh, well, my living conditions right now are just pretty unique. Um, uh, yeah, it was. Well, let's just say that the family I was with, or I mean, the people in my family I was with before, or well, always was. I had a falling out with them, a pretty severe falling out that was gonna go real bad, and then I kind of went to another part of my family, and I'm with them, and I'm kind of like waiting for when I can get a house uh, for myself. And my family, to make a long story short, they're very disorganized people who make a lot of mistakes that can drive you crazy. And like just a lot of bad things happened to me. I got catfished a few months ago. Like and that story with this falling out that I had with my family is just my mental health is never. I don't think it's ever been this bad, but at the same time, I don't think I would have even been able to remotely take any of this before. So, the fact that I'm able to just stay alive throughout all this nonsense um, just shows that I've become a much stronger person. But anyway, to get back to the videos, like I don't have anything really. I don't have degrees or like you know like diplomas or anything like that. This is pretty much all that I really have got. This is all that I really want to do for the most part. And as far as I can see, that can work as long as I, make good video after good video. I don't have to only make money with YouTube or whatever. But well, it's I don't know. Like the point is, guys, is that like the success that I've had, I think I've been more dependent on like that than I probably should be. Like um, I mean, like I said, I'm incredibly, I'm utterly blown away in some ways that this has happened. Um, but like in other like ways, it's just like holy shit. This is where we are. It's just a little wacky and insane to me because I've learned a lot of things. Like I learned a lot of things about people, about how the world works, and it's strange, because like I I think the reason why I started to get successful was because I stopped trying to do everything perfect. Like I stopped trying to make everything just be perfect. I gave up on my perfectionism and I just started to, in my eyes, rush videos. Mimi Hunt, in my eyes, is a rushed video, and it kind of was. I mean, I made it really fast. I filmed it in 2 days, but I guess like what I considered what I consider half-assed and lazy, you guys really like still, and you know, I guess Mimi Hunt 2 was closer to like what my videos were normally like. You know, um, just take much longer to make, almost never get finished, and like just maybe too much in it. Like it's too long. There's too much going on. Um, like that's I don't know. Like after Mimi Hunt 2 came out, I was just sort of burnt out. Like I don't want to make videos like that anymore where I lose my shit basically and it stops being fun to make it. If you enjoyed Mimi Hunt 2, please don't feel bad or anything. I it now that it's out, it's like whatever. It's fine, but like how it took too long and I got stuck and the script was just a bloated mess and I started just cutting like scenes and dialogue just to make it all fit or well to make it more approachable like that was just awful. I mean like one of the main reasons for that was because uh originally the teleporter girls weren't going to be in it. Like they were actually created during the production, and I was like, "What the hell?" I'm gonna just put them in too. I I also wanted to include the Matilda tank girl, um, but I just couldn't fit her anymore. Like I was already by the time that it was too late to include her. I was going to originally just sort of have like an MVM tank, but the one I got, the infantry tank or something, it was like a really really terrible port. Like it was just a complete piece of shit. Uh, so yeah, I couldn't use that. um, and yeah, I just had a little bit of bad luck, and like I said, the video was just too long, and it just kind of reminded me of all my other videos, like the ones that I never finished over the years, and it was just a bad experience at the end. But I mean, I did overall enjoy making it. The voice actresses were fantastic, way too good, honestly. like uh, like it was amazing. I don't know why, but one of the voice actresses, the voice actress for Entella, I can't find her anymore. I I don't know. Like she kind of just left. Um, I hope she comes back. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, so like after that, I kind of got burned out. Like I just got tired. Like I just got very tired, and since that, I don't know. Like things in my life kind of things in my life kind of boiled over for a bit. Well, they still are, I think. You know, issues with my family here and how stuff goes on. It's getting very difficult. Yeah, I just you know, like there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff that is just, you know, it's just so unfortunate. But I imagine that's like how it is with most people. But you know, I need to get in a more stable environment where I'm not really like dependent on, I don't know. Like it's a time in my life where I have to get like, you know, my own place, my own space, my own, you know, inner peace, because you know, like I'm highly artistically minded. Like I struggle to deal with other people due to past traumas, to do with school, to do with well, with my family, and like other things like that. You know, the whole way struggled with many things. But what I've got going on here, I really do enjoy this, even if I can't really feel it right now. I enjoy it. It does good to me when people just come over and just say nice things, and it kind of makes me feel bad that I haven't really done that much for a long while. But I'm just I'm very tired. I'm very tired of all the things that can happen. Like I keep it's just very difficult to see things clearly. The way how I see it, life is so strange. It's so much easier than I always thought it would be. But at the same time, it's also deceptively difficult in other ways. Like it's life is easy if you're in the right place at the right time. But if everything is wrong, then you might as well just not even try. Like, it's just bizarre. Like, if you're around chaotic people that constantly disrupt your emotional state with frivolous nonsense, you know, it like it's you can't you can't it becomes vastly harder to get things done that way than if you're just calm and rational and collected and stable. I have been pushed very far. I mean, like the catfish incident, that was such a cruel, horrible, horrible experience. I mean, that has left me emotionally scarred so badly. I have turned to doing things that I would never normally do. Uh, Also involving animation. Uh, I'll just admit that I'm not a coward. Uh, I don't know. I think I kind of lost my mind a little bit over that. This person I knew, um, always kind of weird, but he was a very friend. He just he just disappeared for a while, and then he came back and pretended to be this girl who was like a fan of my channel, and because he knew so much about me, he was able to just you know you know wor- talk his way in, and and there was like some real serious stuff there that like it's some I said a lot of things, and he said a lot. He said a lot of things to me, a lot of things, and they were all lies. So yeah, I can't. I mean, that was so fucking painful that I. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I I don't know. Like just not really been myself that much. Feel like a passenger watching life go by. Um, like I feel a little detached from myself. But yeah, um, it's a battle. But I can honestly say that with the support that I've gotten uh, so far, it hasn't been like it's not like I have like thousands of comments coming in dousing me with love, but I get the occasional guy just saying something nice, and that I'm kind of overclouded with resentment and anger. But I do notice it. There was one guy I remember who said, "This animator has so much respect," and I do, despite some of the things I may have done in more recent times, I do have a lot of respect. I mean, like I would never willingly. Well, I don't know. It's there are lines that that well, I try to anyway. I try to anyway. Well, you're never going to find me um, willfully trying to be as dirty or filthy as possible. Uh, I take pride in that. I always sometimes I see other people's other animators with their videos and the directions that they choose to take, like and I often I just feel like this is a little much. I had that a lot with Winglet's videos, but I one of my I don't know if competitor is like the right word, but one of the other animator, Izumi Chan. I've spoken with him in the past about partially about this stuff actually, but I it's hilarious to me that in his animations the Sentry girls are like murder machines, and in mine, well, they're also killing machines in my videos, but they're like way more like cutesy and nice and kind. Whereas in his videos, they just slaughter people. Yeah, yeah. I just have to get this sort of stuff off my chest, guys. Um, yeah, I guess the point of what I'm trying to express, the point of what I'm trying to express in this video is that I'm very grateful for the things that have happened, and I hope I can, not go crazy and continue to do all that. Speaking of which, I've got a couple of videos planned due to like the immense amount of emotional strain that I'm under right now, and like cavalcade of issues. Like, please do not expect me to do all that much too fast, but I've got a lot of things planned. I'm making a couple of videos. I have one short one planned. It's also featuring the Sentry Girls, but it's not really connected to Mimi Hunt, but it's a lot shorter, but it'll be funny. Trust me. Um, I'll see when I decide to make that one. I got a little bit of a bigger one. Um, it's called 7-Eleven Assault, and it's actually kind of like a weird meta video because it's a parody of like myself around the time that I was making Mimi Hunt 2. Like the video kind of started out as a stress reliever, but then it became like a full video in of itself. Um, Whether I stay with that angle or make it more like a standalone thing, story wise, I don't know. But it's a very good one. Like it's very different from the other two. It incorporates a lot of the features of my videos that were never completed. Um, but it's I I suspect that it will be very entertaining. It has a lot of scenes that I've never done before. Style scenes, gunfights, like fist fights, like scenes featuring cars, um, driving, which is very difficult to do in Gmod. Like there's a lot of there's a lot of dumbass factors that you have to get right in order to make vehicles drive properly, especially with stop motion helper and other things like that. All these like weird, bizarre issues can happen that just screw up the entire friggin' thing. It took me a long time to get good things with that, and even then, I had to get a friend to help me with that. Uh, Latvian Dragon, shout out, I guess. Uh, so yeah, like there are stuff coming. I've also got some new music that I'm making, but I don't know where I should upload that because it just doesn't feel right to just upload it to the main page. But that's kind of all I can really do, except if I want to upload it all at the same time. Some of my music is like worthy to just straight up upload, but some of it is just kind of like I don't know. Like the I bet most people come for the animations. I mean like I bet you guys don't, or I don't think you guys have anything against the music, but it's not necessarily where you come for. So if you get to the main channel page and it's just a bunch of music, it's like, where are the animations? Well, it's like I don't really know how to do it because YouTube doesn't like have separate categories. Like I kind of wish they had like a music page, a main video page, like allow users to create that, like aside from playlists. That would be lovely if they did that, but I doubt that they're gonna do it. All YouTube seems to want to do is like remove features, like annotations and a bunch of other things that at this point I can't remember anymore. Um, but yeah, um, really, like I'm gonna go in more detail about all the things that have happened in my life. But thing is, I don't want to be like a complainer anymore, like I used to be for a long time. Um, it's just that there are some very real problems that I'm dealing with that are very, very invasive. We're really talking about like intense problems. Like you just get so fucking pissed off that you just want to beat the shit out of something. So you throw your arms up and just like rage, like at fucking random, and it's like almost uncontrollable. Like a lot of stuff like that happens, and it's just I don't know. Like I don't. I'm gonna go to therapy in a couple of months, and I just pray to God that will help with that because the nerves, like, you ever heard like the term like something is getting on your nerves? Well, there are things on my nerves, and I can fucking feel it. I can feel it in my face. My eyes are just like they're just having all these sputters and all kinds of other stupid shit is happening. Like, and the only reason why is because I've just been like so fucking stressed and like strained about all the things that have like just gone to shit. So yeah, I want to give you guys more. I want to give you guys a lot more. And if things improve and I am able to exercise more and get into a better mindset, you will get more, and you will get more faster. Something I should probably also think about is like how I structure stuff. I just don't really get how to do YouTube shorts and make like I struggle a lot with making stuff in certain formats and like I've always kind of sucked at experimenting. You know, in fact, I've actually improved a lot in like short form stuff after I did some experimentation recently, which is very silly to me. But I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I haven't tried yet, so I need to like look into that because there's a lot of really short videos that I could make easily, but due to like numerous like stupid things, I just don't. Like I have a lot of like ideas, for example, of like doing videos on like Breaking Bad stuff, like parodies on Breaking Bad or whatever, parodies on like other stuff that I like. Branch out a bit and like employ some of my comedy because I have a really wide and intense level of comedy, guys. Like there is a lot of stuff in this tank. Like I'm not just like this is this stuff with Team Fortress 2. This is just scratching the surface. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do that I can do. Like it's there's still many, many, many things that are still to be done. So yeah, I'll try and see if I can make more of these. I'll try to the I'll try to make them shorter and more concise, and maybe even like edit what I say a little bit for the next ones. But for now, I really suck at communicating with my audience, and I don't think I'm gonna get better at it until I just do this like more often and like more logical, you know. Because you guys like I don't know how to describe it, but I like it's like how the fuck do I talk to all of you individually? Like I don't understand that. There's a bunch of people watching. There's a bunch of people watching that I could be like best friends with forever. There's a bunch of people watching who just are like funny video. Like I don't know all you people, but you all like come here and want to listen to me. So it's like I'm just talking like some nebulous force of like random people that all of which have like different like it's like that. It's a very weird thing to like think about, like and like deal with, but other people have done it and succeeded. So I'm sure it's just a matter of like you know do it and you'll get better at it. Um, I keep like there's all kinds of stupid shit like I'm like I want to have an animated character here. I don't want to just talk. No, I want to like I want to like touch up the update video and make it look professional and not have a black background and like it's just like it's like I was just like fuck it. I'm gonna just talk to these people. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I yeah. You guys get it. So yeah, stuff is gonna come and hopefully I don't go fucking crazy. And yeah, I'm just very grateful for you guys' support, and it's only going to be a matter of time now until I have 6,000 subs, and I just want to say that no matter how fucked up things have been for me, this has definitely been a light in the darkness of my life, and I'm very grateful for it. Yeah, I just like to thank you guys. Like, thank you. Just, you know, it means a lot. It really does because I I love making like stories. I love animating. I love voice acting. I even love making music. I like making music so much more than I ever thought that I would. It is so much fun to just put all these notes together and like watch the whole thing just unfold. It's awesome. I love being creative, and that after all these years, it's finally paying off, both literally and metaphorically. That is just awesome, you know. Like that is just genuinely awesome. So I appreciate you guys, and I guess I'll see you soon. Bye.